Veo 2 is out, but there is way more to talk about. Hello my friends, and how are you doing? Today I want to show you Veo 2 and where to use it, but also want to talk about the state of video AI generations and the amazing tools you can use. So if you're a filmmaker, if you're an AI artist, if you're a creator or you want to be, this is the time to be, because there's amazing things to use and explore. And also at the end of the video I've got a little wrap for you, and I want to make this a thing I do more often. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this amazing quality of Veo 2, which is the Google video model, and you can see beautiful video. It has high detail, good consistency to the prompt. It has really nice ways of understanding the physical world and how it interacts with it, so you can see almost magically looking video results. Now you can use this if you want to on Freepik, and I'm gonna make a video about Freepik video generation and the different models they offer in, well, soonish. But also if you want to, you can use it in Fall AI. Now I gotta say, it's on Fall AI, it's a little bit expensive because it is $1.25 for 5 seconds and then 25 cents per additional second. So it's not exactly cheap, but it's also a pretty intense model. But AI video generation is more than just video. It is the tools you want to use to set everything up, to have control, to be the master of your film, of the story you want to tell. And one of these things is cast. Now this is a research paper, but it looks very promising. What they are doing is that the AI is analyzing the image and then understanding the different elements, the different objects in there, separating them out, creating kind of a world concept around that, where everything is, how it is in relation to each other. Then the 3D models are created in a standard perspective. So even if it's skewed, if it's from a strange angle, it still understands it. It makes it in the right composition, not in the composition, but in the right ratio of the object. And additionally to that, because it's often difficult to place all these different objects together, it has a correction method that will realign the created 3D shapes afterwards, so they actually fit realistically, physically into that 3D model world they create out of all these objects. So you have the complete composition of these objects. And of course, that is massively powerful as a tool to create video from that as an input in video generation. This is called pre-vis, where you create a visual in 3D before you even start the production. Of course, if you can create assets from a single photo and have them in the right composition, that is magically powerful. But let's go to the next tool. Here we have Meshcapade, and this is absolutely mind-blowing, because what it does, it takes a video input. You can just film with your smartphone or any kind of camera, and this is converted into actual 3D shapes that have volumetric abilities. You know, the shape of the body is actually in there, including the movement. Now when you look precisely at the video, what you will also see is that this is simulating the camera tracking. So you have also that in there as a simulation in the 3D space. So you have the body volume, you have the movement, and you have the camera movement all together. This can be good to replicate the scene, to use this, for example, rendering with AI over it to create something completely different. For example, turning the dancers into dancing robots or something else like that. But what this also enables you is the freedom that you can then move the camera in any other way you want, or add elements, change the scene, all these kind of things. Again, to have more control over the things you want to create. Next, I want to show you Animate Anyone 2, and this again is super powerful, because here again you have the motion tracking, but what this does is that you have a 2D static image of the character that you want to have replaced in the video, and you can do that. As you can see, it does it in a magically powerful way. So one of the benefits here is you can use any kind of actor. When you look at a lot of YouTube videos, you have one person playing all the different roles. So often they put like a towel on their head to simulate the female role. Here you can just generate different characters with AI, and by that you can play all the characters in your video. How mind-blowing is that? Of course, this combines absolutely well with Pikaddition. I have already made a video about that, showed you how it works. This is not new, but it's absolutely powerful, because here you can record a video again with your camera, with any kind of thing you have with your phone, and then you just use an image and you use the prompt to describe how that image should be integrated in the video as a character. This can play off how you are acting in the video, like we can see with the tiger, for example. So if you do some acting there, the AI can interact with what you do and virtually add that character. It's not just putting a character in there just like that, but if you have, for example, the torchlight, this is actually not just interacting with that, it's also throwing shadows of that added character onto the background that is fitting with the light source. How amazing is this? And Pika is really blowing the door off the building, because they also have Pikaswaps. Now Pikaswaps enables you again to use an image to replace parts of the video. The quality, the interaction, how it reflects, how it integrates with the colors, with the shapes inside of the space to actually create it in a realistic way is absolutely insane. Again, the only thing you need is an image, and then define through the prompt what you want to replace, and by that magically you get that result where this is just in the video. One of these shots can easily in real life with a 3D artist and the models and the rigging and the textures and everything be about $10,000 and take around 2 weeks to create, and here you can do it in seconds and get amazing results. Of course, the same thing can be said for Kling Elements. Again, here we are using images. Now the difference here is that the images create the complete video, so you can select the different things you want to combine. You describe the scene and AI makes the complete thing happen. And as you can see here, it sticks pretty close to the input, so you again can be a director where you have control over what you want to create, over the look, and this is so important for the storytelling, and AI just makes it happen. This is really insane. I actually did a talk on a film university, and it blows the mind of the film students there, because they know how much work this is. If you're asking about where does the sound effects come from, because also this is a dimension of video creation, you have Dream Machine from Luma AI. It does video to audio. That are already synced up with your video. Again, really cool results that you can do. Of course, there's also sites out there. Again, Freepik, for example, can create audio effects that you can then afterwards cut into your video, or you have Udio to create different soundtracks for your video and create that emotion, create that excitement, create that depth in your story, create the audio effects, bring everything together and have an amazing result that is what you imagine and not just what you find on the internet. Just go as far as you can go with all of these technologies. Now, if I missed anything here, any tool you think I should have put in this video, please let me know in the comments. And now, my friends, it comes to my wrap as promised. So if it comes to the best, it is only me, because I even outpaced my own destiny. I walked all the paths because I want to see what's behind the facade of reality. Peace out, my friends. Leave a like and see you soon. Bye.